Hi everyone, in this tutorial we want to discuss about markdown format for documentation. Let's watch this amazing video. In before tutorial we seen what is how we can work with Jupyter interface, how we can create folder, file, and how to insert a cell. Not seen before tutorial, just go through that, and the link was available in description. You can learn how we can work with Jupyter. Everything was explained clearly. So now in this tutorial I want to work with Markdown. So just I want to create a new file. So I don't want to work with this Jupyter interface file. So I want to be everything with new file. So just I'll close this file and now I'll go here. So I want to create a new file, that is Python 3. Just I'm creating new file. It's like an untitled. First of all, I want to rename the file, that is Markdown syntax. First of all, what is Markdown? So actually, generally, if you're a coder in before, if you know some little bit knowledge on web development or anything, I think in that you listened about the word Markdown. Actually, Markdown means if you are writing any documentation, so you need to write something, right? So change this cell into Markdown cell. How we can do? The shortcut was there, that is M. So do you observe the cell was changes into Markdown? So now we are working with Markdown. So now just go to here, that is edit mode, and now I want to write the code which is I want to work with. First of all, heading. So just make, instead of writing always commands, that hash in, like if you want to write commands in Python, that is the shortcut is hash, right? So instead of that, so we are using Markdown. In Markdown also, if you want to write any heading, so we are having the shortcut is hash. So this is like the bigger size if you are using single hash. So if you are using double hash, so did you observe the size of the text was, font size was decreasing? This is triple hash. Did you observe the size of the text is decreasing? Four hashes, five hash, six hash. So actually they are having only five headings, so that's why I'm explaining. So the final heading was five, and so we are having only five headings. Just I'll execute this cell. We can say like run this cell. The shortcut was shift enter. So did you observe the difference between markdown as well as code? So now we are in markdown, so it's like a very clear syntax. And if you want to learn like a documentation, if you want to write any documentation, it was like a very clear. So in that times it's like very useful. So that's why everyone will use the documentation or anything. So in that time we'll use markdown. My text should be bold, so just make two asterisks and make bold. So do you observe that? And close the two asterisk symbols. It's like the bold text. If just you did you observe the size of this? And it's like a bold text. So I think we are using these shortcuts in web WhatsApp also, same shortcuts. And if you want to be italic, we are using like underscore, right? So same thing here also, like italic. WhatsApp we are using same shortcuts, the like two shortcuts. A triple asterisk, we can see the difference. So this is bold and italic. So this is a shortcut which is three asterisks. What is meant by indentation? So actually we all first know about indentation, that is spaces between line to line. So actually we are working indentation, the shortcut in Markdown, that is just go to Markdown and just I'll write. First of all, I need to execute, that is shift enter. So now just go here. So indentation in Markdown. So actually greater than symbol we are using. So this is like we are in first line. So we are in first line. That means the double greater brackets. So greater doubles. Then it's like a second line. If I like third indentation, so like it's go on to third line, just I'll make shift enter, then you can see which one called as indentation. So I think it's very clear that the thing is like greater than bracket, greater than symbol. So double greater than, triple greater than, it's like going on. So this is about indentation. And if you want to make like bullets. So just we want to work with bullets, right? So first of all, just make markdown one, that is a dash. We can keep like what you can say, it's like a create a bullet. So creates a bullet. It's a bullet. So just shift enter. Did you observe the just hyphen, keep hyphen? It's like you can say that it's like a bullet. Like if you want to work with numbers, like one dot space, and you can work with like first number. So it's like giving the number. So do you observe that you should give the space between that? So you can see that the main difference between the number. Add the color to text. Actually, we are, if you have some knowledge on HTML, you can understand. No need to worry about that. Actually, how we can going to do that? Just make font. It's like a tag, means we are changing the font color, right? So just make font color. So I want the color should be yellow. So because I like yellow, of course blue, of course red. So I love yellow. Close this tag. We can say the font is a tag. So just shift enter. So do you observe the color was yellow? I love yellow. I think it's not clear. I want to write like another, which is the font. So just I'll close this tag, this font tags, and I'm shifting it. So did you observe that it's like the color was changing into red and black? So actually I want to be like different lines. So for that I want to use bullets. It's simple, easy. That is hyphen symbol. Just shift enter. It's clear, right? So this is the use of markdown, and I want to add the image also, of course, and you can add the image. So how we can add the image now? Just escape and markdown. So now we have with markdown, just I'll work with images. We are having image tag as well as font tag. We are having many tags in HTML. Same tags is applicable here also in markdown also. And src equal to, it means src means source. Okay, this means we are taking the source image from wherever. So we are using in our documentation. So for example, just we are writing image in these quotations, right? So how we can do that? So just go to, first of all we need to download the images. And what do you want? Just I want to use this image. So just open in new tab, open image in new tab, and just copy this image and paste this here, and just close this tag. You can make this like, that's it, and shift enter. So did you observe that image was created uh, in your document? We can say that. So this is the way to add image in your document, but the image, actual size of the image is like very big. So I want to edit. So just you can give like height and width of this image. So I want to give width like 100. So height like 100. So do you observe the image was small because I given like width and height. So if you want to increase the size, you can give like 150 or 200, whatever it may be. You can up to your wish. So yes, of course, the little height was increases. So this is the way to add images into your documentation. So that's all about markdown. It's enough. Nothing more than we can add text, and you can add indentation, you can add bullets, and you can add like italic, or if you want like bold, and if you want like many things was discussed, right? And if you want to access these files which was there, which was I'm working, just it actually I'm posted in GitHub. So the link was available in description, and you can download and you can execute how it was working. So that's all about this tutorial. I'll come with another tutorial, that Python basics, how and what are the basics and how we can work with Python. Everything will explain with coming tutorial.
Hope this video is helpful to you. In future, definitely I'll do more videos and more things, and let let's subscribe this channel, because if you support me, I'll do more and more videos. And do like and share also. And